Greetings fellow viewers, my name is Boyar and this will be a mod showcase of Purgation of Kaurava or something like that, very cool. Anyways, so what is this mod or what does it do? Well, first of all, it adds a lot of units. Like it adds the Black Templars as a separate race. I think those guys are from the Imperial Fists and there should be a Space Marine chapter, but it doesn't matter. You have, well, all the other races, also Inquisition, but sadly there is no Sisters of Battle or Dark Eldar, so those races were taken out in this mod. So let's take a look at the Black Templars again. So another cool thing is that there are a lot of new armies. Well, not okay. Let's change the race. Let's see the Space Marines. Like, look at this. Look at this. Like, how many armies there are. I think those guys are all the armies that there is in the Warhammer 40k universe. So, yeah. So, Angels of Absolution. This is a Scout Marine, but if we change it to Astral Claws, suddenly the Scout Marine is the same unit, only he looks different. So there are a lot of new units for each army, but each army is different among themselves. So each army will have its unique things like scouts, troopers, etc. Okay, almost forgot. So the mod version is 1.3 and the mod is not exactly updated like very often, sadly. So it's kinda old and did not receive any updates for a long time. Another thing to note is that there is no campaign. There is only skirmish mode and multiplayer. So let's take a look at the skirmish. Okay, as you can see, those FOK, those are new maps, and gee, those maps are cool. Like, there are new cities, new jungles, like maps for 2 versus 3, that like 2 guys sitting, or 3 versus 5. So these 3 players are sitting in an entrenched area, and there is only one way in, and those other guy will try to kill, like a survival map. Very, very cool. A lot of new maps that you can play on. So let's try a smaller map just to show you how things go. Okay, let's see the game options. So this here is the normal stuff, nothing special. But on the other side, here the game rules, there is a lot of new things, a lot. Like, you have AI donations, so the AI will donate the money. What? I only chose weather, so we'll have rain or storms, whatever. We'll have day and night cycles, booby traps, like random minefields on the battlefield. And of course I chose annihilate, so we just need to kill the other guy. And for the difficulty I'll go with harder. I don't usually play on insane, because like insane and harder are the same things for the AI, like it does not get any smarter. It only gives like if you are playing on insane, it only gives the AI a lot more health, takes a lot of health from all of your units, and it gives him a lot of resources. So like if the AI would have 2 strategic points and you have 2, he'll be able to build more units in the same time span than you. So I'll go with only harder. I don't want the AI to cheat. Okay, so I think that's it. Like, look at that. There's the heroes, game rule, hardcore, etc. Let's see, what race? What race? Why not? Let's play with the Space Marines, and Hmm, which one? Ah, why Ultramarines? Why not? And the enemy shall be Chaos. Alpha Legion. Well, yeah, why not? Alpha Legion. Okay, Team 1. Everything seems alright, so let's do this.
Traitor. Stay awaiting orders.
Scouts awaiting orders. Gathering intelligence. Strategic point
Okay, so
identified.
Will only take me a moment.
first things first.
A challenge
So you can
worthy of
see
my
that
skill.
like you already start with 2 units, so you don't have to build them like in the normal Dawn of War. And they changed a lot of things. Like now you can choose chapter tactics. All the races have some kind of special tactics they can employ. Like for example, Chaos can choose from the Chaos gods. Which god should they, well, the mark of the god they want on the battlefield, and it gives different special abilities.
As you wish, so shall it be done.
So, let's see.
It will only take me a moment.
Which tactics should we choose? Let's try with this crafted
It will only
armor
take
thing.
me a moment. I am honored
Area
that you
secured.
require my skills. I'll take care of it, Lord.
Scouts awaiting orders. Getting into position. Scouts advance.
Fear denies faith.
Scouts in position.
I am honored that you require my skills.
Scouts here. Commencing infiltration.
It will only take me a moment. A challenge worthy of my skill.
Oh yes.
Marine squad deployed. What's your order?
Now you get the resources a lot faster
Orders
than
received.
you usually do, but sadly the units are also more expensive. So for the normal tactical squad you pay 450 credits. I mean requisition. So look, Chaos is already here. Let's
For the
give
Empire
them
vigilant.
a
Fear
nice
our wrath.
bolt
What's your order?
around.
We stand ready.
Scouts here. Infiltrating enemy territory.
Direct us to the enemy. Faith is our shield. Marine squad deployed. What's your order? Understood.
As you wish, so
And my
shall it
tactic
be
for
done.
now is trying to contain them so that they only get like this strategic point and that one, so that I can explain them all
We
more
are
in
the
depth.
Emperor's chosen.
Because the units like it
Ever
is quite
vigilant.
hard to
Understood.
kill them if you let them advance.
At your command.
They will spec up and like kill you
Scouts here. Search
without
commencing.
mercy. So you should not let them advance.
At your command.
Well,
Stay vigilant, brothers.
for my case, of course. Well, if you want to fight, then give them a bit of time, and they'll like bring tanks and all that good
As you
stuff
wish,
against
so
you.
shall it be done.
And there is a lot smarter
A
this time,
challenge
like with
worthy
this
of
We
my
mod.
stand ready.
skill.
We
It
stand
does a lot of
ready.
things. It
Direct
runs
us to
away
the
if it does not.
weapons at ready.
If it
It
knows
is
it
time.
can't win, it won't attack you where you are the strongest. It will like go around your base. If you have allies, they will come to your aid. Build stuff in your
Commencing
base,
attack.
like to protect you. All that cool
It will
stuff.
only take me a moment.
Okay, as I see, we kinda
Taking heavy
managed
fire.
to contain them. I think a bit more units might not hurt us.
Direct us to the enemy.
And look at that detail, like This guy has only an arrow pointing up, and that one has an arrow with a skull on it. So the difference is among the units. Gee, the models are so cool in this mod. So another thing to note is that everything is resized. Units are a lot smaller, and like this marine artificer, and buildings are a lot bigger, and also vehicles. Now tanks look like real
Fear
tanks,
our
and
wrath.
they are menacing.
Maintain attack formation. Heresy grows from idleness.
Okay,
Yes, my
so
lord.
we kind
I
of
sense
stopped
danger.
there.
Will only
We're
take
ready
me
to
a
Next
act.
thing
moment.
will be to
An easy matter for one of my skills.
put some vehicles on the battlefield, like a rhino. Now rhinos are very useful,
Fear denies.
and like a lot more useful than the normal, like in the normal game,
I am on it.
because they have a like an additional purpose. Not only that they can transport units now, but the game has changed. Now you can't reinforce your squads. So as you can see, I can't add more squad members. And if I put these things, well, now they can. Darn you, Rhino! Why did you have to come? And yes, I know I ordered you to come. But if the Rhino is not there, the units can't reinforce.
Ever vigilant.
Like, I upgrade them, but they won't. They need a transport
Yes, my
vehicle
lord.
or a listening post, so only near
Area
strategic
secured.
points
Search
can they
commencing.
like
Yes,
upgrade.
my lord. Weapons at ready. It is time.
I am on it.
Rhino transport is prepared.
It will only
Well,
take
I
me a
think
moment.
the game is kind of finished for me. Yep. I just need to upgrade to heavy weapons, and that's all. That, then they won't be able to resist me. So now we have all the time in the world to talk about
Fear
the mod.
denies faith. Weapons at ready. It is time.
So I talked about the resized units.
Cleanse.
Ah yes,
Purge. Kill.
vehicles are now like they have only like this Rhino has only 350 life, and all the vehicles have reduced life compared to the normal Dawn of War, but they can't be hurt by everything. So if there was a normal scale space marine and they shot at my Rhino, they wouldn't do anything to it.
Under fire.
And the buildings have the
I
same
am
rule,
honored that you
so buildings
require
are a
my
lot more
skills.
resistant now.
The
So
machine
and you need
spirits are
heavy
willing.
weapons to destroy them.
I shall hurry.
Thus, if you do early harass and
We
try
are
to
the Emperor's
destroy their, I
chosen.
don't know, barracks, stronghold,
Orders
energy
received.
thing, you won't be able to. Only later, if you bring
It will
heavy
only
weapons
take me a moment.
to the battlefield.
Initiating construction.
Okay, so also there are a lot of new units like Marine Artificer. The servitor has changed to this guy.
Require my skills.
A lot of new types of scouts. We have a captain, a librarian, a chaplain, and a chapter master. Now we can upgrade the defense of our HQ with some kind of thing that heals our nearby units. So units that will be near our stronghold will heal up. And also this research is for strategic listening points. And you can't upgrade the listening points on, like from the beginning. You need to upgrade the stronghold to level 1 to be able to
I
upgrade
am
them.
honored that you require my skills. A challenge worthy of my skill. As you wish, so shall it be done. A challenge worthy of my skill.
So also there is Tech Marine. That's cool. And he's like some kind of hero. He won't be able to build like
Direct
in
us to the
the
enemy.
Ultimate Apocalypse mod, but he'll be able to repair vehicles. an upgrade. Like let's just wait till the guy's out, and you'll see that we can upgrade the heroes now with gear.
I hold a secret.
Where are you?
As you
Ah,
wish,
there you are.
so shall it be done.
Okay, so we have this new button that says produce squad, and there are a lot of new gear that you can add to a hero.
I shall hurry. I am on it.
Well, for
I
now
am
we
on
can't
it.
upgrade this dude because we don't have the required
I am on it.
scientific level or stronghold level, whatever it is. Oh, come on, Chaos, you know you'll lose. Why bother?
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Rhino here.
I am on it.
I am the Emperor's will made manifest.
Okay, so this guy, the Chaplain, is like a more important hero than the Tech Marine. Well, Tech Marine is not exactly a hero, but
Easy
anyway,
matter for
they
me.
are
Purest
functions.
when it is unquestioning.
But like the Chaplain can upgrade to jump packs and then Terminator armor. That's cool. And not only the Chaplain, like the Chapter Master, the Captain. All of those guys can get to Terminator armor. And yeah, as I told you, that thing did not get a scratch from my units. Because I don't have things that can do damage to it. But the Chaos Blitz can't also damage my vehicle. Okay, I might just need to upgrade a little bit more.
It is purest when it is unquestioning.
Maybe a Devastator squad, that would be useful right now. A Devastator, and you have those, like, you have Devastator squad and Devastator combat squad sergeant. And that's for everything, like Stern Guard, Vanguard, all kinds of, like, you have a lot of units.
As you wish.
And that's like saying little about how many units you can have. Like being, oh no, like being modest. Okay, now that was not nice. And why did he?
Marine squad
Was
deployed.
I think he was able to destroy my vehicle because he had
We
a
are
heavy
the Emperor's
bolt.
chosen.
And I think with that thing you can hurt vehicles.
Ever
In
vigilant.
this version. And combi flame. Let's see. Heavy bolters. Oh, don't tell me Devastator squads
Orders
come
received,
with
brother.
no heavy bolter. Come on,
Weapons at ready.
guys.
It is time. Orders received, brother. Stay vigilant, brother.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
As you wish, so shall it be done. I am honored that you require my
My
skill.
faith is my shield.
And there is the Captain.
For terror.
Verbal wind. Okay, go. Reinforce my units. And yes, there you go. Not even the chaplain with the like captain can damage this thing.
Ever vigilant.
Sadly.
Understood.
Okay, come back to the listening point so that you can upgrade, dudes.
I am on it. As you wish. so
Ah,
shall
yes,
it be done.
the buildings. Like you have a certain limit to them.
Whirlwind artillery tank
You can only
deployed.
build 2 strongholds
Initiating construction.
and 2 chapel barracks. I think 2 machine cults. I have no idea how many orbital relays. I think like 2 or 3. Plasma generators are like 5 per stronghold or 6.
Initiating construction.
And there is the Razorback and the Warbow. Now they have a lot of problems.
At your disposal.
Fear denies faith. We stand ready.
And the squads are upgraded. Like now each squad can hold like 10 units. 10 marines.
Your wise counsel
Oh no,
belies
no, go
your
back.
years.
Go back.
Accept her challenge.
We
So
are
where
the
was I? Ah
Emperor's
yes.
chosen.
So now you can have a lot more units on the
Fear
battlefield.
denies faith.
Because each squad is bigger for
Stay
every
vigilant,
race,
brothers.
not only
Maintain attack
the
formation.
Space Marines. And he
Will
killed
only
my
take me a
chapter.
moment.
And chapter. Let's build the chapter master.
Heresy grows from
So in general,
idleness.
what can you expect from this mod?
Fear
Well, a
denies
lot of
faith.
battles. Like,
We are the Emperor's chosen.
I don't know, real
At your command.
warfare where you will see a lot of the Blood
Ever
Ravens or
vigilant.
Ultramarines fighting Chaos Hordes or Tyranid Hordes.
Yes, my lord.
Like, look at this.
What's
I
your
only
order?
have four and one
Scouts ready.
scout squad, and look how many there are. And there are some squads that do not take up population. Like this guy takes only 2, 1. Let's see. Can we find? Okay, so assault combat squad sergeants do not take. Yeah, from the population. So Vanguard, Veteran, and Assault Combat Squad and Storm Guards do not take population. But I think there is a limit on how many of those types of units you can build. Usually like 3. And also the rule applies to vehicles. So there are some vehicles like, yeah, the Razorbacks or Rhino. They do not take from the population, but you can only build some, like a limited
This
number
day
of
shall
them.
be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Ever vigilant. Maintain attack formation. Death from above.
Okay, better not use all the resources on that. And I will upgrade to the next tier so that I can build Predator tanks. To show you another cool thing about the mod.
Fear denies faith.
Oh, look at that, Assault Marines. And yes, every unit now has some kind of some set of skills. Like from frag grenades, crack, and melta bombs. Well, that were the normal thing without crack. Now they can deploy locator beacons. Allowing precision reinforcement. So this guy can place those things wherever they want. And now I can recruit units from the beacon. Pretty cool.
Fear denies faith.
Another thing, now they can run.
Charge!
This will increase their
Moving
speed
out.
and of course jump.
Onward.
There are a lot of new weapons they can equip, like flamers, plasma, and the sergeant's weapon, and you can specifically decide what the sergeant carries. That's valid for all the squad. Like, look at the tactical squad, how many things it can build, from flamers, heavy bolter, plasma guns, melta guns, multi-melta, plasma
deployed.
cannon, missile launcher, last cannon. And the sergeant, sergeant can wield combi plasma, combi melta plasma. Combi melta, sorry guys. Combi flamer and power weapon or power fist. So those are only one you can pick. So how is it going? Yep, almost done. And that's tier 2, and there is also All Out War. And that's the last tech level we can reach. The resource, like the research is reduced. You don't have so many research options. And you usually use energy only for researching the research that there is, like the limited things of upgrading the stronghold. It uses like 75 requisition and 1100 power. So power is very important for tacking up. But units in general, they only need a requisition, so no, you don't need energy for them. For vehicles, you only need a small amount, uh, like 120. Like biggest is 250 or 270. So that's kind of cheap.
I am on it. Initiating construction. As you wish, so shall it be done.
Awaiting orders. Fear denies.
Ah yes. So as you can see, those guys came with a drop pod. And now the drop pod, well, for the time it was there, acted like a reinforcement point. So you could, and I think this thing acts like a reinforcement point. So you can upgrade your squad near it.
Weapons at ready. It is
No,
time.
you can't, as
Maintain
I can
attack
see.
formation.
So, yeah, that thing does not reinforce your current squads. I think only the drop pod
What's your order?
does, if I remember
Weapons at
correctly.
ready. It is time.
My faith is my shield.
So, Chapter Master.
For the Emperor. For Terra.
Okay, so what can we do? The Chapter Master can call on Chapter Master Honor
For
Guard.
Terra.
So let's see those bad boys.
What's your order?
And upgrade with some blast cannons, some
Direct us
missile
to the
launchers. All the nice
Scouts
goodies
What's your order?
those guys will hate later on.
We stand ready. We stand ready.
Okay, another blast cannon.
We stand ready.
My faith is my shield.
And you will need some time to
Yes,
get
my
used
lord.
to all the changes, like it changes how the game works. And that's cool. I kinda like it, and I really recommend the
You
mod.
require my skills.
Especially for those who likes to play skirmish or multiplayer. This thing is perfect for them. Look at that. We have a dreadnought here. Oh, and how many choices? Like we can have heavy flamer, heavy bolters, so on and so forth. Sword, twin. Let's take the plasma and the autocannon.
me, my brothers.
Okay, now they are.
We stand
Oh,
ready.
and I see. It's only time
Stay
limited.
vigilant,
So it will destroy itself after a period of time.
Taking damage.
So now we can build Terminator squads. And yes, as you can see, limit free. So Stern Guard and Terminators are from the same like pool of how many things you can build. And I think Vanguard and yeah, Veterans and Assault are from the. I'm not quite not sure, but I think that's it. Because it's kind of hard. The mod has a lot of things. A lot
Never
of
vigilant.
things. And
Demons
there
and
are
heretics will
the
fall
Chapter
before us.
Master Honor Guard. Oh gee, those guys look badass.
Beware the alien.
Okay, so you build your guard. Let's see how can we upgrade you. So we do digital weapons. And jump pack. Let's make our chapter master more mobile.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. The Emperor protects.
The warriors of the Inquisition are yours to command.
Praise the Emperor.
Now, you can fly.
Faith
Aha.
and duty.
Can we upgrade you further? Like war gear jump pack? Didn't we do the jump pack already? What, now it will be twice as big, or also build some predator tanks. Thing to know though is that this mod does not have Titan, so that's kinda sad. No, and the units, like really strong units, only the normal, like Land Raiders or Bloodthirster.
Make way.
So we can give those guys a lot of things. Let's give them some missiles.
I am on it.
Predator tank here.
And yes, now another fun thing about the mod. You can upgrade your vehicles, but like yeah, you can do that also in the normal game, but now it's kinda cool.
Taking
So
damage.
now we upgraded like I think those will transform in lance cannons. Yep. And now the barrel, the main barrel. Let's come on. I should upgrade the listening posts. And also upgrading the listening points takes more energy than requisition. Poor chaos. We still can't learn that the Imperium of Man is stronger.
Awaiting orders. Where do you need us most?
Predator at your command.
Your will. We seek the enemy.
Predator tank here.
So, yeah, still not having enough resources. And yeah, there is new information in this window. Now you see like AP armor 5, monster 3, heavy. It gives you all this new information, so you can know how useful the unit is. And now let's see how the twin linked cannon looks like. And you can upgrade all of those vehicles, make them look really cool.
Predator tank here.
Okay, great. Now, extra armor. It will change the body armor of the Predator. Let's... come on.
Land speeder deployed.
Yep, it added those things here and there. Hunter Killer Missile Launcher. It will, well, add a missile launcher, of course. Yeah. Let's see where. There we go. Stormbolter. Yep. And a dozer thingy. Dozer blade. Perfect. Now the tank looks really cool.
Is prepared.
And you can do that with all, as I said, with all the other, well, most of the other vehicles. Like for example, this land speeder, you can add typhoons, tornadoes, yes, and normal land speeder, like yeah. And you can add them like multi-meltas, assault cannons, heavy flamers, typhoon missile launchers.
It will only take me a moment.
So the mod has a lot to offer, and I think that's enough for now. Like I think I covered all the main points of the mod,
Under
and I
fire!
will not spoil everything for you. You need to find it out for yourself. Like, I think you already
This
know like
day
the
shall be a glorious
majority of
one for the
what
Imperium.
the mod offers, but hey,
Under attack here.
okay, I think let's just kill that chaos guy.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
My aim shall not falter.
And yes, the units have a lot more range now. Like they can, like this guy can hit this thing. That's huge.
Yes. Listen, enemy. Cease and repent.
Ready for battle. His will be done. Land speeder here. Moving out.
Our faith makes us strong.
Ready for battle.
At last, I will win all. Faith is our shield.
Predator at your command. We will destroy the enemy.
The Emperor's finest, reporting. The enemy is attacking!
Land speeder here. An easy objective.
At your command, orders received. Our faith makes us strong. At your command.
Will only take me.
Faith is our shield. Orders received. Awaiting orders. We stand ready. Yes, my lord.
Well, that was fun. So, well, that's it. That's the mod. So let's recap. Well, the mod has a lot of units, like well, a lot of units comparing it, like if you compare it to the normal Dawn of War, different units among the armies from the same race, a lot of new maps, and game rules, and resized units. Well, it has a lot of stuff, and I hope you enjoyed your first taste of the mod, and I strongly recommend that you try it out. So, that's it. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and see ya in the next thingy mod review stuff. So, have a nice day.